What if I told you right now that the shot you're looking at is shot on a $27 webcam? Let's talk about it. All right, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Brandon, this is not the camera that you showed me 10 seconds ago. But it is. It just looks totally different. This is what the Aukey webcam looks like when it's just plugged in, no settings adjusted. Now, I did a video on this webcam a number of weeks ago comparing it to the Logitech C920, and one of the downfalls of this camera is, unlike the Logitech camera, there is no software that comes with it that allows you to adjust the settings. However, you can use software like OBS or Streamlabs, and I'm sure there's many others, but those are the two that I use to adjust and fine-tune your picture, and it does a really good job, as you're going to see in this video. And honestly, I think it does a better job even for the C920 than Logitech's own software. I usually disable Logitech's camera software and I do all the fine tuning through Streamlabs. So before I show you what you can do to make your Aukey camera look so good, let's quick take a look at the camera. This is the Aukey Full HD webcam that I'm talking about. It gets you a 1080p picture and it is just incredible. And it's only $40. And honestly, it's not even gonna cost you that much because they almost always have a coupon going on. And in this case, once you apply that during checkout, I think this comes out to like $27. So this camera will usually be available for $30. It's almost always in stock, unlike other popular webcams. And yeah, again, I'm gonna link to this down below. Now let's talk about how we can optimize this. Before we get into the settings, let me say one thing I love about this camera other than the extremely cheap price. I love how wide the lens is, especially when you compare that to something like the C920 camera, which you are now looking at from Logitech. And this is one of their most popular cameras, and it's twice the price of the Aukey webcam, and often it's out of stock. Now that C920 picture you just saw is better looking than what you're looking at right now. That's the beauty, is we can tweak all of this so your streams can look extremely good without having to buy super expensive cameras. Now when it comes to making your webcam look good, the number one thing to invest in is good lighting. Now right now I have an Elgato ring light, which is one of my favorite lights. It's a little pricey depending on how you look at it. I'll link to a review I did of this light below, but I have a lot of control over how warm and cool and how bright and dark it can be. So we're gonna roll with that for the demonstration. But you can see that even with this expensive light, I'm already overexposed. And this is one of the most common problems that people face when they are trying to optimize or pick webcams, is trying to find something that doesn't just blow out their face. I'm gonna show you how you can fix that with Streamlabs settings. And this also works in OBS. Okay, so I've got Streamlabs pulled up here, and I'm gonna show you how you can make your $27 camera look like a $1 million camera. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna click on the actual webcam source. We're gonna double click it, and here we are. And this is the key. You click on configure video. And even if you're watching this and you've got a Logitech camera and you've got Logitech's software, screw the software, turn that off, disable it. Use Streamlabs settings instead. It's so much better than what even Logitech provides in their software. So again, right now, our number one problem is my face is blown out. And let me pull this over here. This is the little dialog box that pops up once you click configure video. And we're gonna go over here to camera control. And you can see that in this camera, this one actually has less options than Logitech does. So when I optimized my C920, I have a lot of stuff like zoom and focus and whatnot. But even still, even with the limited options, we're gonna get a great picture. First thing I'm doing is I am turning off the auto exposure. So I'm gonna flip that off, and I'm gonna just slide it down and see where we can get the picture just right. Okay, let me move this box over so I can see my face better. So here's -6, here's -5. Let's start with -6 because I like what that does with the background. Already, this is looking better. And then we're gonna go over here. Let's just go ahead and hit apply. We're gonna go back over to this tab and let's adjust the white balance because there's a little bit of blue-green hue going on, and that's not very natural feeling. So again, we're gonna uncheck the auto white balance. It made it super orange. So we're just gonna scroll it down. Let's see. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, so this one basically has 3 options. Again, the Logitech, you can get super detailed, but this right here is a great white balance. And then let's see, my skin might be a little white. Let me see if I can add a little more color. That looks good. We don't wanna go too much. So I kinda like that right there. Let's adjust, we can just mess with the brightness to see how we like it. I kind of like this right here. Now, here's the beauty. Because I have a light where I can customize how warm and dark it is, I'm able to make this shot look even better. So again, try to get a light where it's not just an off and on, but something where you can actually adjust how warm or bright it is. And I'll link to the Elgato ring light below. I'll also link to some other lights that are more affordable if you're trying to work on a budget here. All right, so we're back to full screen so you can really see the quality here. Again, I am talking to you on a $27 webcam. And this is an incredible picture. Not only do you get that wide lens, we get vibrant colors, the motion looks really good. This camera is a steal, people. So yeah, I get pretty dang excited about this webcam because I am all about that budget tech that can help our setups, our streams, whatever we're doing. We just wanna make it look good and we don't wanna break the budget doing this. So again, I'm going to link down to everything below. Don't waste a lot of money on some of these big webcams out there. They have their perks. Yes, we'll do reviews on them in the future, sure. But if you are on a budget, that doesn't mean that your stream needs to look like it's on a budget. Speaking of which, if you are a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber or a gamer or someone who just wants to make your setup look good, be sure to join our Discord community, totally free. Deals, talking tech, all that stuff. You don't want to miss out. I will link to the Discord community below. So let me know what you think of this picture. Let me know what you think of this webcam. Have you had experience with it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I would love to know, but the more I use this camera, the more I fall in love with it. If you enjoyed this video, take note of what you see behind you. I don't need to say what to do, but yeah, just do that thing to the video and we're both good. Also, if you like videos that help you build cooler setups, whether it's for your gaming setup or your streaming setup or your creative space for your YouTube videos, this is the channel for you. Do yourself a solid, give this channel a subscribe, and I will do my best to keep pumping out great content for you. Until next time, my name is Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV.